How to build a 4x8 table CNC router. Do's and don'ts. Do, make sure your frame is nice and straight. Don't use ball screws for a 9-foot axis. Do, use nice misalignment couplers like these Lovejoys. Don't, use masking tape and tie wraps as couplers. Do, put nice disconnects on your motors or control box. Don't make a 6-inch wide gantry and expect it not to wobble. Do make a really snazzy control box. Don't leave wires hanging out of a big hole in the bottom. And with that, I'll turn this on. I'll now run a demonstrative circle program. You will see why it is a bad idea to use ball screws for such a long distance, especially on this x-axis. You kind of get away with it on the y-axis being only about 4.5 to 5 feet wide, but on the x you have problems with such a long unsupported length. The rod can move up and down slightly. So I'm running Mach 3. We'll set our zeros. The short gantry width allows a play on the opposite end only being driven from this side. You could get away with a shorter gantry width if you had a drive axis on both sides, or you're able to drive the machine from the middle of the gantry. The y-axis isn't as problematic as the x with the long ball screw. However, they are quite cheap ball screws and are only 5/8 of an inch, and this ball screw is not perfectly straight. So because of that, the stepper motors have to be ran at a reduced RPM to have an increased output in torque to overcome some parts of the shaft which are less than desirable. Currently this is running at anywhere from, well, let's go check the program. I think it's 75 inches per minute. We have a feed rate of 85 inches per minute. And while the machine is functional at this speed, there is some wobbliness, if that's even a word, introduced in the cutting head due to this axis bouncing all over the place. Future revision of the machine will ditch these ball screws. The ball screws will be repurposed to a smaller machine, and a rack and pinion drive setup will be used for the X and Y, while upgrading from NEMA 23 motors up to NEMA 34s.